Hey guys, Trickster here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how to be a better shaco jungler. Shaco is a great champion, he has a great kit, but unfortunately some people don't really know how to use him to his full potential. I, over the course of time, have learned to play him in many different ways, so I could kind of have the experience of talking on this subject. And especially right now, since the meta is changing a lot with pre-season 6 and season 6 just coming up right around the corner, we are seeing new updates, new items, new things that are just changing League of Legends. So to start off, you want to get your first items, which are the machete, 3 health pots, and the trinket. This will pretty much set you up for taking whatever you want. And so I recommend going for Grom just because he will be one of those camps that will chunk you a lot unless you have your boxes, and he does take a long time, so boxes really help with that. Next, you want to move on to your blue buff, and then wolves. With your blue buff, you want to put the Jagna box right behind him, so you get the passive 20% damage on the blue buff. And then you want to move on to your wolves. You want to take damage from the lesser wolves, and you want to distract the greater wolf by putting the Jagna box right in front of him. This will make the greater wolf take aggro on the Jagna box and not you. Of course, you will be taking some aggro from the wolf just because your Jagna box doesn't last that long, but it really minimizes the damage you take. Afterwards, now that you've cleared the blue side of your jungle, you want to go take Scuttle. Scuttle is really good just because he gets that extra gold, he gets the vision, he gets that movement speed, which overall just is very beneficial. And then afterwards, you want to take a nice good scan of what's going on around you. You want to check up on your lanes, and more importantly, you want to check up on who's your enemy jungler. Where did he start? How did he start? Because if he started on the blue side, guess what? Shaco's great for invading, and by the time you finish your blue side of the jungle, he's probably starting red. And so this is when you want to take the chance to go and see if he's there. And from there, you could really honestly, with the smite and ignite that most Shaco players carry, it does great burst damage for that easy first blood. But unfortunately, if the champion usually goes with the red buff first, then I recommend just ganking or just backing, get that health, stock up on whatever you need, and then finish off the rest of your camp. But it's always important to remember that if a gank doesn't look successful, like for example, you didn't get that kill, don't worry about it, because honestly, just gaining all that damage into the lane really helps your either top, bottom, or mid a lot. Now on your first back, I recommend rushing for that Stalker's Blade, but if you really have the extra gold, I suggest recommending getting a pickaxe or a longsword with boots. And of course, don't forget that pink ward. I specifically prefer the pickaxe because it's one of those bigger buys that really gives you that great damage, but more importantly, it stacks up to that Hydra, which really helps you with that AoE clearing. And now, depending on the situation of the game, I suggest getting Dragon around level 6 because it allows you to pretty much take Dragon without taking too much damage, and you can pretty much solo it with your Hallucinate and Jagna box. Jagna box taking most of the aggro and also your Hallucinate, so it leaving you with minimal scarring, I guess you could say. But I personally prefer doing it with teammates just because I don't want an enemy jungler flashing in and then stealing all my hard work. It sucks, honestly. So just get your teammates personally. And also don't forget to get Herald's Rift. Herald's Rift is new and he's really good for your top laner. Around the 16 to 18 minute mark, you should get that Rift Herald for your top laner so that he could just be safe. He could just push the lanes, and in case the top laner really wants to hurt your top laner, really doesn't matter because those minions will just hurt them so much that they're just gonna think twice about it. Shaco's kit is great for moving around places, escaping, ganking, and pretty much overall being a complete fear in the game. Nobody likes playing against a Shaco, and that's personally why I love playing him, because Shaco is that intimidating champion that nobody really likes. I recommend playing Shaco as an AD tank hybrid with a static shiv, Hydra, your jungling item of course, and possibly your cooldown reduction boots. And depending on the enemy composition, you might want to get that armor and magic resistance. Tips such as these have really helped me become a better Shaco, but it also has helped me learn more. To end, I just want to say that I hope you guys found these tips really useful to be a better Shaco player, because Shaco is truly a very interesting champion that is really hard to master in some ways, because he's applicable in many different ways. Guys, please hit that like and subscribe button, and also check out my friend's channel, Uprising Gaming. Link will be in the description below. And I guess, yeah, so see you guys till the next episode.